There's a potential new power system coming into play in the One Piece world, but I gotta give you guys a spoiler warning for the contents of Elbaf entirely. If you're not caught up on the manga, then scroll on. So in the first part, we were talking about Imu themselves being a magical being and all of their powers being magic-based as opposed to specifically devil fruit-based. But in this video, we're going to go into the world of One Piece as a whole because there's a lot of different examples of magic that have been sprinkled in throughout the whole story. My friend Jet here is pointing out that these sunstones that are able to create rainbow roads exist in Elbaf. And honestly, this seems like it's very magical because how else are you going to make a road out of pure light? Below me in this panel, it is explained to us that they use these painters or sunstones to create the rainbows. So what's going on with those? And then there's also characters like Basil Hawkins who use this tarot card system that's completely separate from his devil fruit abilities. In a lot of scenes, it's shown that he's using straws to hold up the cards, but once we get to Wano, he's able to just levitate them in front of him. What kind of power is that? And then we get this instance where these people are trying to summon Satan, but instead they end up summoning Brook, which is obviously another magical circle and seemingly magical things at work. Granted, this one could be disproved because Kuma's the one who sent Brook away, so they might not have inherently succeeded in their summoning ritual, but the concept of magic is still sitting there within this lore, right? I'm starting to believe with all of the events that we got in chapter 1138 that magic was probably a prominent ability in a earlier era, and then it died out or at least got significantly less common to see throughout the eras. So now it's something that you do see certain people being able to use, but you haven't seen anyone be able to use it to a massively strong scale until potentially Imu. Maybe Imu's power really came from the magic that they were able to control, and since Imu seemingly is from 800 to 900 years ago, they could have brought magic with them all the way to this current era. And Imu just happens to be much nicer with that magic because they were really good at it when magic was thriving, and nowadays we just have a lot of lesser magics floating around the world that still exist, but they don't have quite the pull that Imu has with it. I truly believe that magic is going to be becoming more and more important in this story as we progress, and if anything, we're going to learn a lot more about magic from the past. At least I hope so. And as always, guys, let me know what you think about these theories in the comments and any theories that you guys are cooking up. And we've got full in-depth discussions of each chapter on the Red Play Button app. You know how to find it.